Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first session of the West Marches campaign. So basically, this campaign will be several mini-adventures curated to a large group of players. It'll be kind of my first time running a West Marches game. In just a moment, I'm going to introduce you all to our lovely players, and I should really get a secondary splash screen for just when I'm up here rather than when all the players are up here, but you know what? That's fine. We'll figure that out later. But for right now, we are here, and I'm gonna introduce you to our players, and they're gonna introduce their characters and tell a little bit about themselves, and then we're gonna pan them in kind of together, theater of the mind style, into the town where they will be starting their adventure. Each of these adventurers are wonderful, wonderful players who have joined us in the past. And I am super, super excited to play with all of them. So we shall see. I believe we have one new face. I'm not positive. I don't remember if they've been at my table before, but I'm excited. Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to undeafen. And hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
How are all of you this evening?
I'm great.
Excited.
I am doing well.
Good.
We'll see.
So I was just doing the intro, and I just want to go through and allow all of you to introduce yourselves and your characters. Some of you are returning players, but it's been a minute since you've been on. So we're gonna start with the fresher faces. Rue, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Hi, I'm Rue. I am a gnome sorcerer of the impossible bloodline. My character's name is Sophia Sparklebit, and she is a gnome.
Hell yeah!
Is just excited to be here.
And if our viewers wanted to find you elsewhere, where would they find you?
Twitch.tv/RUEGERTC.
Wonderful. All right. And next we're gonna go Autumn. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, I'm Autumn. Z here, pronouns, please. I'm going to be playing the Catfolk Ranger Sparrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You can find me elsewhere streaming at twitch.tv/fallflora.
Alrighty. Crow, introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hello. I am Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. I am currently playing Brack, a lovely little piece of sentient driftwood that happens to have a gun.
And if our viewers would like to find you elsewhere, where would they find you?
Well, you can find me on twitch.tv/resident_scarecrow. You could find me on Twitter at Strawborn, or you could find me out in the rotting cornfields in the nightmares.
Yeah, fair. And finally, Miss Huffy, please introduce yourself and your character, please.
Sure. I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing the rat folk alchemist known as Sophie Malady.
And if our viewers would like to find you elsewhere, where would they find you?
Twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
All right, thank you. Alrighty. So, for this particular session, what we're gonna do is this is kind of gonna be an intro session. This is more session 0 than session 1, but what we're gonna do is essentially, I'm gonna pan you guys into the town of Wreckford, and I want you all to give me kind of how you guys got here. There are several ways you could have gotten here, but I want to know if you guys have any specific or unique ways where you would have liked to have gotten to the town of Wreckford. For a bit of backstory, Wreckford is a small colony village from the city of Eos, the one of the major Midland kingdoms run by Empress Immortum Clementine Virilius. Clementine has deemed that the ancient lands known as the Dragonlands and their continents should be explored and colonized in the interest of revealing what happened and why they are sparsely to not at all inhabited. You have ventured here in one way or another after 6 months have passed for the initial settlers of the continent of Etheria. The first ship having crashed here after a dragon attack, using what was left of their ship to create the town of Wreckford. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna pick on each of you. So I'm gonna kind of point out who should go first. So Crow, how did your character come to the town of Wreckford?
Let me spin you a tale. Out on the open sea, a piece of driftwood with a man clinging to it, carried only by the waves, washes up on the shore. This man, in relatively intact clothing, clearly held together with a bit of spare thread and hope and maybe a prayer or two. This is how Brack Norvegicus gets to the town of Wreckford.
Alrighty. So Brack would have found himself probably dragged to shore by the mayor of Wreckford, a dwarf by the name of, let me find the name, Mayor Civil Williford dragged you ashore, having thought you were a corpse that needed cleaning off the beach before realizing you were alive and tending you back to health. Rue, where was your character before they came to Wreckford, and how did they get there?
So, is it Eos?
Eos is the city that the Empress is from.
Yeah. So, Sophia came out of Eos. Her family just wanders about fairly often. Her specific family is a group of traveling gnomes, wandering gnomes. They're the archetype that likes to just go out there and see the world because there's adventure there to be found. So for the first 80 years of her life, she just kind of went along with her family's decisions and choices before deciding that, she wants to go out on her own adventures and see the world with the risk of danger. A big thing that she saw for herself back at home that she wasn't getting enough of is while she got into fights occasionally, had to draw blood like at age 70, which is far too young for a poor little gnome, she found that she liked the taste of blood and combat. So in search of new avenues to find both people to slay and people to get to know, she decided to go ahead and take up the Queen's banner and go off to see what makes of Wreckford.
Okay, so Sophia would have been on the ship known as the Merryweather. The Merryweather is the second settler ship that is being sent out from the docks of Eos to the town of Wreckford, and you would have arrived relatively at the same time as everyone else who had arrived on the ship. Autumn, how did your character get to the town of Wreckford?
I think maybe the same boat. Sparrow will have arrived quite recently by a boat from what's it called? Moon's Reach?
Yes. Moon's Reach is the city of Tethala, a religious theocracy run by one of the gods. And they are one of the largest free cities in the world.
Right. So yeah, that's how Sparrow's getting here on commission of the Free People's Army.
Wonderful. Okay. And Huffy, how did your character come to Wreckford?
Uh, here from recommendation by the goblin nobility up in Machina.
Ah, okay. So you were probably on the same ship as Sparrow, as the ship did make dock from Moon's Reach to Machina and then to Wreckford.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna pan each of you in around the same time. You each would be entering the Wreckford Tavern, also known as the Tusk's Remains, as the masthead of the ship is built into the front of the tavern, and the figurehead that had been on the front of it was the carved head of a boar. And you would all enter the tavern kind of at the same time, right as the sun would be coming up. And this particular quest that you are or this particular day, if Sophie, I believe you were the one, or Huffy, your character was the one to put up the first quest on the notice board.
Yeah.
You want to give us a rundown of that quest?
Sure, let me find it. Okay, so basically, we're going to be going from the town of Wreckford down to the only other nearby landmark that we can actually see on the map. It'll be this little tower over here, if any of you are currently on the map screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It'll probably be like a 3, maybe 4-day journey. We'll have to figure out what we got to do once we get over here. See if there's any sort of way to get across. If not, then we just set up and prepare to make like a little dock area or something, so that we can get boats there later on.
I'm just gonna zoom in for the stream. Or the recording. I was accidentally on a different screen for the recording, so. I was over on a screen potentially for later for you folks. If you get there. But yeah, so
Foreshadowing.
yeah, a little bit of foreshadowing that the players can't quite see yet. So yeah, this is basically the travel. So that would be 3 days worth of travel, or 4 days worth of travel back and forth, because each hex takes a full day. And you folks kind of come together. I'm assuming each of you being intrigued by the quest. Standing next to the actual quest board as it is Sophie, right? Like I'm saying it correctly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, as Sophie is putting up the quest board, a tall half-elven man with like a long coat will smile at Sophie and go, "Ah, I see. I'm not the only one who's putting up quests. Where are you off to?"
I mean, I've already got it down. Like I put it up first, as a matter of fact. So I did it before. It was cool. And what was it? Any business of yours? You trying to join?
No, I am.
You just been snooping?
I was wondering if I could hire on your group for a quest of my own.
Hire on? So you're paying us?
Yes, that would be the idea.
What do you want?
I need some reagents acquired from just south of here.
How far south?
About a day's ride. It's a single hex.
Which hex? There's 2. We're kind of on an interesting grid system here.
Yeah.
1 second. Hold on.
Are we going in the one we're supposed to be going in, or is this an opposite direction kind of deal?
You'd be going this way.
Okay, cool. I can work with that.
Sorry, I have to keep the map on the token layer so that I can keep the correct hexes up here. Because it doesn't line up.
No worries. As for the reagents, what kind? I kind of know what you're talking about when you say reagents, but I can't just start picking up like leaves and shit.
What I need, they're known as hexbloom mushrooms. They are bioluminescent and are used to make potions that can heal you.
Understandable. That said, actually, is this just you want me to help feed like you're trying to sell potions basically on my turf? Is that what I'm getting?
It's my turf actually, and he'll gesture over
I'm
to
the one that posted the board first, so
he'll gesture over to a shop in the corner that is literally in the shape of a mushroom. If you look at it hard enough, it's made out of a giant mushroom.
nice.
I've been living here since we crashed 6 months ago, so this is my turf.
However, I'm better than you, so you should keep that in mind. Oh my god, 1 second.
You're better than me? Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, I'm a wonderful potion brewer and such. However, I'll be friends with you if you want, I suppose. You buy how much you paying for the reagents that you actually want?
I was going to give out free potions as reward.
Oh. Well, just regular healing potions? Like what kind of potions?
I was going to offer you 2 superior healing potions and a potion of invisibility, but I don't particularly know that I want to hire you specifically anymore. What is your name? What is your name, peasant?
I can brew those things myself. First of all, fuck you. I don't have to answer that. If you're gonna treat me like that, no. Bye, dude.
You called yourself better than him, so he's immediately hostile to you.
Already.
Yeah, I am. I can brew cooler stuff than him because the things he just said, I can make them.
So this is like broad daylight. Would any of you like to interject in this conversation? Because you absolutely can if you would like to speak to either of these individuals who are in this.
Sophie,
Yeah.
is this guy bothering you?
Only a little bit.
And who are you?
I'm Sparrow. I'm new here.
Yes, it seems so. Your friend, I assume. I was attempting to hire her on for a job, but she has.
I think you're not needed here.
Oh, I see.
I think you should go.
Very well. And he will leave. I need both of you to roll me a perception check.
Cool. Picking fights already. Nat 1, total 9.
Well, let me find that skill. 60.
Did you say 60?
16, sorry.
Oh, okay.
No.
You notice, he twirls his hand a little as he leaves, and almost uncannily, like there's definitely something magical about it, but you don't know what he's done.
Could I try and do a perception check from my little ways away to see what all happened there?
Oh yeah, you absolutely can. You can 100% roll a perception check.
Let me just... 7.
7. You don't know shit.
I don't know shit.
I don't even know why I was picking a fight, but get off my turf.
Can I also do a perception?
You may, Rue. You may, in fact, do a perception check if you would like.
Ooh,
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
yeah. Okay.
First nat 20 of the game.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely. First nat 20. You notice, Sophia notices kind of, because Sophia's a little bit behind both Sparrow and, Sophie.
I should probably change my name, huh? We're too similar.
Oh no! This was gonna come up in character. That I wanted to...
Okay, cool.
You're fine.
And you see, both of them now have the words "kick me" in arcane script on their back.
I laugh, and I guess because of that, though, I wait until he's out of the building and then go chase him.
You chase him?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I want to take his little quest while I'm
Okay.
looking at Sophie's quest.
Okay, yeah, you could absolutely head out quickly and catch him as he leaves and goes into his little mushroom hut.
Yeah. Hey.
As you enter the mushroom hut, I'm just going to describe it quickly. It's essentially like this small. It's a storefront first and foremost, and then just behind it is a small cot where he lives. He lives in his shop. And he will look back at you and go, "Ah, hello. How may I help you?"
So real talk. First off, I apologize for the new people here. We just all got off the ship, and it's been boat sickness, blah, and then a little bit of pent up aggression that you can't take out on anybody and all this stuff. But I am more than happy to take that quest for you, as long as I just get the payment. Just me.
I like the cut of your jib. Here's what I will offer you. If you can not only get me the mushrooms that I require, yet you also are able to perhaps track down and acquire the fangs of a twin-headed viper. If you can get the whole body, I'd appreciate it, but the fangs are all I need. I will give you a pair of magical bracers that I will be fashioning from the viper's twin heads.
Okay, that sounds more than wonderful. I am so excited to do this for you. Real fast though, I am really good at making things, but I don't know what kind of mushrooms you need me to look for. Do you happen to have a field guide or a book I can look at and memorize real fast to know what I'm looking for?
He will hand you a small notebook that basically details kind of what this mushroom is. It's a small capped bioluminescent blue mushroom. I will actually have the actual mushrooms eventually in like fauna that you will need for like potions and stuff written in a handout soon, but I was very focused on something else today when I was supposed to be making it, so my bad.
All right. Well, I'll take that, and then I'll get that for you. Is there anything to know about the twin-headed viper, or should I just...
For one, it's larger than you are.
It's big. Okay.
Yes, it's a big snake, and typically it is in the possession of, he calls himself the Lizard King. He's just an armored kobold who thinks he's hot shit down in the south.
He's goddamn Michigan.
Okay, does the Viper need to be returned in a whole piece?
No, you can return it in pieces. If it's dead, I can still use its body.
Okay.
Like I said, the only thing I really need out of it are the fangs. If you want the bracers, bring me the body.
Okay. Good thing I have this. And like, Sophia's really excited about her backpack.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you be good. Also, not to question you terribly much, but it'd be probably best if you made like a tinier mushroom away from in here. Because the fumes get to you.
He'll give a small chuckle and go, yes, that is let me show you something, and he'll kind of lead you back into the little living area, and he'll lead you he'll kind of open a trap door, and you'll see what is essentially underneath the house is a full like another house. This is my real home. Up here I just need a daybed because I sometimes get a little too stoned on the fumes.
Okay, that's really neat. Okay, I might need some help making a house.
I could help you with that. It just depends on what you're looking to make. But what I would suggest is there are still pieces of our old ship that wash ashore every so often, and those are first come, first serve. You could take them to build yourself a home.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you. I apologize for my sort of companion newcomers.
And what was your name?
I'm Sophia Sparklebit.
Nice to meet you. I am Claudio Becker.
Claudio Becker. Okay. I am taking notes. And then with that, I just definitely run back to the tavern.
As
What's the man's name again?
Claudio Becker.
How do you spell that?
Claudio Becker.
Potion man, take me down.
Potion seller.
Claudio Beck, Mushroom Man.
Yep. Potion seller. I need your strongest potions. Oh.
I'm
Thank you.
potion seller.
Okay. Is there anything else in the village that you guys want to do? Any more exploring? There are a few buildings. There's a blacksmith, a separate, just a conjoined building that is specifically a gunsmith. You have the mayor's office, and then you have the small town wall that is lined with 3 guards and then what appears to be a guard captain.
Sparrow would probably need to go talk to the mayor about their reason for being here.
Alrighty. So the mayor's residence is a small abode. It's made of what appears to be the captain's quarters of the first ship that was here. And the door is a large, well engraved mahogany wood, and on the front of it reads. First, there's the word captain is scratched out, and just above it is re-engraved the word mayor, and it's Civil Williford.
Civil Williford. Got it. Okay. Sparrow walks into the office.
As you
one who tags along.
as you enter the office proper, you see there is another it's kind of like a mud room, and between you and the actual office of the mayor is a small halfling woman She's got a bun, like a messy bun, a pair of like Coke bottle glasses. She's wearing looks like it used to be a really nice dress shirt, but it's got some fraying at the cuffs and on the collar, and she's been here a while.
Good day, Mayor. I'm Sparrow. I have just arrived on commission of the Free People's Army. How are you today?
The mayor, the halfling will look up and go, I'm well. How are you?
I'm feeling quite well, thank you.
Glad to hear it. So, are you one of the adventurers I requisitioned from the Free People's Army? I assume they would have sent more than just one of you.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I was sent here to help set up the.
There's only one of you. You are the only one.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. I'm just here to help set up something more of a better postal system to help, facilitate communication.
Ah, you're the potential postmaster. Okay, so, yes, there's some paperwork I will need you to fill out, but potentially, we may have a lead on where you can set up your falconry. There's a tower to the south no one's been able to explore it, and the group we sent out never returned. That was 4 weeks ago.
Oh, is that the tower to the south and west?
Yes, it is.
What a coincidence! I was just about to set out to see that with some of the folks I arrived with.
Fantastic. That means Good. That's a great thing. She stops herself before she straight up tells you she was gonna pay you to go there. Be aware, from what we understand, it is quite dangerous, as we sent a group of our most skilled hunters, and they have not returned. If you can deem anything about what happened to them, I could potentially be persuaded to reward you for your information.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, because we really need a better way to send our mail out. At the moment, it's literally me and a sending stone with one charge.
Oh dear.
It's not a fun time here in Wreckford. The other thing that I will ask of you, if you are going southwest, there is a ruin that may potentially be a boon to investigate should you have time on your return trip. That is directly west of town, but you should be able to get there quite easily on your return trip from the tower.
Absolutely. If we have energy to spare, I'll bring it up with the group.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate your expedience, and I will see you when you return.
Yeah. And Sparrow just kind of walks out.
Alrighty. Okay. Is there anything that you want to do before you leave, Crow? Since we've kind of gotten, yeah.
I guess as Brack's introduction to the group, I'd like to have him go up sort of behind Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
and try and kick her while the arcane writing is there, miss horribly, and then fall onto his back.
No, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to see if you actually hit. So go ahead and roll me an unarmed strike against Sophie.
Oh god. What's the unarmed strike attack again?
Uh,
Is it just strength?
I believe so. Yeah.
Is it slash or exclamation point?
Slash exclamation point is Discord.
Roll 1d20 plus 2. 5.
Yeah, so nat 3, total 5. You indeed go up behind Sophie, attempt to kick her in the butt, and fall flat on your ass. The rat lady expertly dodging out of your way.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. It's nothing a little bit more blues can't fix.
I don't know quite what you said, but I heard I'll be fine in there, so okay. I believe you.
Though, could I get a little help up? And he holds
Yeah,
a hand up to Sophie.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just lift you up. Should I
Make a strength
roll a
check.
strength roll?
Yeah, roll a strength check for me.
Okay. So natural 13, total 11.
Okay, so, Brack, question. How much do you weigh?
Brack weighs...
This is including your gear.
Oh, including gear. Okay, hold on. So I just
Well,
gotta...
if it's actually about like weight limit, then I've got no chance.
Additional... Ooh.
Anything higher than a light load for me is 15 pounds. It won't take much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Brack is about 260 pounds with everything on them.
Yeah,
I
no,
couldn't even
Sophie
drag or
Sophie
push you.
attempts to lift you up, but is just not able to even make you budge.
On my calculation thing, like on the sheet, for
Mhm.
drag or push, which is the heaviest thing I can possibly move, 225. I can't move you at all.
So behind from behind Sophie, Brack sees a very large man. A well-bearded Goliath kind of walks up behind Sophie and goes, pardon me. Hello, Gustav. And he will grab you by the collar and just lift you to your feet and cast Greater Restoration, and you are immediately sober and hungover.
Due to the new hangover, you see Brack stumble a little and just clutch his head. Just. Thanks for that.
Maybe lay off the day drinking, friend.
That is exactly what my pastor said. He is also the guy who tried to summon demons, so we're just gonna move past that.
Yes, we will move past.
And he pulls out a bottle from his bag, pops the cork, and starts drinking.
So, Crow, as you do that, roll me a perception check for Brock, as he hears something that would be familiar to his ears, but maybe not familiar to everybody else's, as he hears a click click.
Oh no, 10.
That's about good enough to see the Goliath pull out a large triple-barreled revolver. I ask you again, lay off the day drinking in my town, friend.
Sophie will also take out a gun.
Brack looks close at the gun and just... Right, alright, I'll lay off the drinking for a bit, but that is a real nice piece of steel you got there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that?
This is my Hydra, and my wife Estelle made it for me, and he will holster it in on his hip.
Can I meet your wife?
Yes, she is right over there, in the her workshop, and he'll point to the gunsmithy.
Ah, there's a workshop.
Yeah, there's next to a blacksmith is a gunsmith shop.
Oh, I love this place.
Would right now be about the
Right now would be about the time that Sophia rolled up as this massive, like, this dude is 11 foot tall, wide as a truck, with a revolver about as big as Hellboy's Samaritan in his hand.
You know, I never quite understood the appeal of firearms. They look neat, though.
Mine was a gift. I personally prefer this, and he will pull out a massive fucking halberd. This
Yay,
one I
halberd
made.
buddy.
This one I made.
Sophie excitedly reaches into her handy haversack and pulls out her gnomish halberd.
Oh my goodness, it's so small and cute!
Yeah, and the back is made for tripping.
Oh, I love that. Mine is made for stabbing, and he'll pull it up, and on the other side is a spearhead.
I love Gustav.
I look at it. Are rat folk shorter or taller?
Oh,
Or, like, are they medium or small?
They're a medium-sized creature. Oh, they're small?
no, definitely small.
Okay. So you're a small-sized rat,
Rat
folk. Yeah,
Yeah, they're small.
okay. So this is small. I would say taller than a gnome, though. As gnomes, at least in UEs, are the smallest race.
So, like, now that me and the Goliath have, like, bonded over halberds, I look to Sophie.
Hi.
And reach out a hand, like, hello, I saw your, posting.
Oh,
Are we going soon?
yeah. I think so. Are you okay? So, would I be knowing that these people are signing up already, or?
So this is they would have to come to you to sign up for the gig.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you could totally come along. I think Sparrow would also be interested, although I have not seen if they came back yet.
If Sparrow would like to come up like right in this moment, you absolutely could be returning right as like Gustav is putting away his weapons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yes, Sparrow, you come up right as Sophia introduces herself to Sophie. And Brack is what is Brack doing now that the giant man has put away his giant gun?
Brack is sort of holding his own gun, sort of looking at it, like wondering how he could make it more like Hydra.
Okay. There is a gun shop. just so you're aware.
Yeah, but Brack also only has 60 gold on him, and he also needs to repair. Howler a little bit.
Okay. So Sparrow, as you kind of come up, you see the who was likely the most drunken, disorderly person in the bar earlier, was just brandishing a gun. Your friend Sophie speaking and shaking hands with a gnome, and just this Goliath man who is slowly making his way away from your friends. What are you doing?
Hello.
Autumn?
Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought.
Okay. It's okay.
What am I doing?
Yes.
I'm leaning against the wall, watching the gun show.
Wonderful. kind of keeping your distance to make sure you don't have to get into combat potentially.
Yeah, I'm ready to run.
Fantastic. Okay. So Sophie, you would notice your friend kind of come up and post up in a conflict might happen kind of way. Uh,
Oh,
she's just. What are the pronouns of your character, Autumn?
Any pronouns.
Okay, cool. So your friend is just kind of over there watching to make sure nothing happens, and
okay.
and you've now been introduced to your gnomish companion. Brock, I'm assuming are you hear Sophia express interest in going with Sophie? Are you also interested in going on the mission?
Right. Brack also wants to sign up, so he, upon seeing the handshake in his peripheral, he'll holster his lovely little double-barrel pistol, which has a lot of rust, splintered wood, and leather straps holding it together.
Okay.
Go over to Sophie and just. Right, so mind if I sign up with you? I need a new job for a few new drinks.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what we'll actually get in terms of like money or anything like that from this, but like we're looking for all kinds of supplies and anything that you might be able to find.
Supplies and maybe a little bit of cash, maybe a little bit of tools. I'll take whatever I can get at this point in life.
Wonderful, that works for me. So the three of you can totally come with me to the place.
So basically, what it would be, what you guys would likely refer to it as, is the island tower, as it is across the water on a secluded island, and it is just a big fucking tower, and that's literally all you can see of it. It does not look inhabited, but it also does not look like it has not been upkept. Like it's
Spooky
not
building.
a ruin, but yeah, it's a spooky building.
Um. Oh, and also, Sophie.
Yes.
What? I have not met another person with the same similar name. So we should come up with nicknames for each other.
This
Or
is
would you
true.
just prefer to be Sophie?
I mean, nicknames work. What else do you go by? What is your full name?
Sparklebit.
Sparklebit.
Mm-hmm. It's a family name.
It's a nice
Kind of.
name.
Funny, because, like, a lot of the things I've made so far haven't been sparkly, so I'm really curious as to how we got that. No one ever told me. But, you'd call me Bit.
Gnomish naming conventions.
You could call me...
Aw. Bit is a cute
Mm.
name. Although it sounds like I'm about to say bitch, so maybe not.
True. Well, how about we go on the adventure, we see what we vibe like, and then we can
Yeah.
come up with nicknames.
Alternatively, you could just call me Miss Malady or something like that, because that works just as fine.
Alright. Miss Malady.
Yeah.
Is that for a reason? Is it...
Oh, that's just my name. Sophie Malady. I earned the family name in the Goblin Kingdom as a medic of sorts. Apothecary.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, you're the boss, I still have rations and everything good to go.
Cool.
How about you other two? Are you cozy, ready to go?
Oh, I'm all set.
Hey. Mr. Drunkard?
Driftwood.
Brock, that would be you.
I may be a bit of a drunk, but that's by choice.
I like the cut of your jib.
Hey, thanks. And I would like to see if any of the guards are looking in my direction again.
Probably not.
Awesome. I would like to take a drink real quick so I can get a grog point.
Okay. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand for me.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Okay. Let me just roll for Gustav, because he is watching you intently. Like, he hasn't quite gone inside. And Gustav, just so you're aware, is not a guard. He just doesn't like people excessively drinking in his town.
Sucks
It's
to
not
suck.
excessively drinking. It's medicinal drinking.
It's medicinal drinking. Okay. Let me roll for Gustav.
It's medicinal.
What was your total?
Dirty 20.
So, Gustav, natural 18, total 22.
Is Gustav like a cop?
Slaps the
No.
alcohol out of
No,
Brock's
he's just
hand.
a good Samaritan.
No, Gustav just has a lot of very volatile, explosive things in his house, and is not
Same.
fond of people with guns and alcohol. So you see Gustav, what's your AC, Crow?
Standard or touch?
Standard.
19.
Okay. So he just barely misses you as you hear the impact of a bullet into the wood behind you.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Because I have a grog point now, my AC is 20.
Okay, well,
Hell yeah.
he rolled an 18. So he would... But yeah,
Watch
so
with the firearms around my associates.
Make sure your associate does not drink himself silly.
He has only just started. I'm sure he could take a little bit more than that.
Oh.
I worry that you
All right,
can
let's
make
get
it
out
through
of
the
here.
wilderness.
Right?
Let's just make sure that one's not doing the navigating.
Yeah.
I have a compass and
Hey,
loose map.
I was a sailor. I know how to navigate.
There might be a chance where we might need water. Your water expertise, but I don't know. I don't know if you can actually navigate. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Alright.
As for any sort of prep, should I like brew any potions or something like that, or
If
should
you,
we wait
if you
until
would like
the
to,
rest?
that's up to you guys. What things would you like to do before you leave town? Because this will be a 4-day total journey.
I will probably brew some potions. That'll take me a while though, so maybe that'll be during the actual rests on the road.
Would anyone else like to do any potential like prep before you leave?
No.
Sparrow
I'm
would like
good.
to have a hot meal at the tavern.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that'd be great. Yeah.
Alrighty. So here's what I'll let you do. A normal meal at the tavern is a single silver piece. However, the tavern itself is the one magical like building in town. And the bartender there, let me find their name. The bartender there, Fide, is a small kobold who has the ability to create for you a hero's feast if you each put in 3 gold pieces, and then you will benefit from the spell Hero's Feast, which for 24 hours you will be immune. Let me just pull it up real quick and I'll read it for you.
We're gonna be on the road. We probably don't need one that's just 24 hours. Yeah,
I mean, that's up to you guys.
it's like a 4-day trip just to get one direction. We're probably gonna lose it before we do much.
It sounds pretty tasty, though.
Yeah, I don't
That
mind
is
going
true.
in on it because it might help me. Because is
Yeah.
it this lower hex right here, like this first hex that has the mushrooms in it?
The first
Supposedly.
the first hex is supposedly, according to the mushroom man, the one that has your mushrooms in it. The mushrooms you are looking for.
Sparrow will drop 12 gold to get everyone a hero's feast.
Okay. So
That's very kind of you, Sparrow.
for the next 24 hours, you have the benefit of the immunity to poison, and 1d8 temporary hit points plus 3. So I will roll that for you actually. And you have a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against poison and disease effects.
But we're immune to poison.
Yeah, I read it wrong. It neutralizes any current poisons. You're not immune to poison. You just get a +4 to saving throws on poison, against poison and disease. And you get a +3 to all will saves. So that's pretty dope. All right. So you are able to do that, and then
Sorry, it's all out of order. Belle said it out of order.
yep. I apologize.
Which is the temp HP?
I have to roll it 1 second. You all get a total of 6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Sweet.
Cuckoo, ka-choo.
And then I just have to real quick do a couple of prep things that I totally should have gotten done before session. If you guys would like, for the time period where you are kind of having your meal, you can kind of get to know one another while in the tavern, as you are given like a large platter of like chickens and like a full roasted chicken, a full like roasted ham. There's grapes and like fresh baked bread and all kinds, and like 3 different kinds of cheese. It's a full spread of wonderful food, including like cookies and cakes for dessert.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Delicious.
But yeah, you guys can.
I've not expected other people to have guns around here. Your name was Brock, yeah?
Yeah, that's my name. I go by Brack these days.
Where'd you get your weapon?
You mean how? I made it myself.
Nice. That's how I got mine as well. Perhaps we
Oh,
can compare
really?
notes sometime.
We will. Hey, what do you call yours anyway?
Oh, this is Nurse, and she'll take out her little pistol and set it on the table.
Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she? And he'll set Howler right next to it. showing off the very big difference in aesthetics.
She packs a punch. She's got her own tricks.
What does nurse look like? If you could give us a rundown of what.
Picture even.
Awesome.
It's in the character art. It'll be a couple scroll. I can post it again, but if you want to scroll up, it's also there.
It's more so our audience will know what it looks like.
Yeah, sure. Let me grab the image so that I can describe.
Thank you.
Okay, so basically it looks like a kind of like flintlock style pistol, but like the middle bit is like modular. You can pull that out as if it were a revolver, but it's just for one bullet, so you can just like take that out and replace it with another one.
Oh, okay. So it's got a single chamber, replaceable chamber.
Yeah, it's for her alchemical cartridges.
Oh, that's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Are you going to kind of discuss the details of how it works with your new friend?
Yeah, sure. I plug stuff in here, and when I shoot people, it hurts them really, really bad with fire.
Brock, how do you respond to
I
this?
just realized I was muted for that.
Okay.
Oh, that's real different from how mine works. Usually for me, I gotta tamp down a bullet and some powder, and he pulls out the ramrod that he has between the two barrels. Just gotta tamp it down, make sure everything's sturdy and stable. Pull back the hammer, maybe both, and just pull the trigger and boom! I have a lot less problems in life.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, you'd know what I mean.
Let me know if you ever need help with upgrading it at all.
Believe me, you are one of the first people I'm gonna ask.
Awesome.
As I attempted to do my my prep, Roll20 just fucking broke.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm getting everything back up. But yeah, Sparrow and Sophia, would you two like to try and get to know one another? Or
Well,
Sophie,
we have
rather.
a little bit on the ship here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Well, you're all sitting at the same table, so you can all kind of conversate amongst yourselves.
How do you
was
guys
Sophia
keep
on
the...
our ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sophia was.
Sophia would have been on
Cool,
the same
sorry.
ship you guys were on.
Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
How do you guys keep the powder dry? Because, like,
Oh,
what's the thing? That's the reason I really like my crossbow, is the whole no mess with powder. I find that, like, in the middle of combat, it kind of gets a little crazy to load guns.
yeah. I keep mine prepackaged in these little cartridges that like are the modular bit in the middle here. It's kind of like you plug it in and it's already got the powder inside, and it's kept dry when it's not in use.
And you, Brock?
Brack pulls his coat off to the side, revealing a handy haversack, which he lifts up, and from the center of it pulls out this big old keg of gunpowder. And you know, the lovely thing about bags like this one, nothing really gets in unless you want it to, and so I don't have to worry about anything in here getting wet or starting to mold.
Do you just take your little keg and then pour it into your gun?
Oh no! If I have to add more powder, and he reaches into one of the other pockets in the haversack and pulls out what looks like a drinking horn, but it's also filled with black powder. I got myself a lovely little powder horn here.
Sparrow kind of cringes every time you reach into your haversack.
What's the matter? You got a problem with my lovely little bag of tricks here?
Having an entire keg of gunpowder just on your person at all times, it's seems a little volatile.
Don't worry. It's not like I have anything to set it off. As he pulls out a flint and steel.
Looking at the candles laid out on the table.
Oh yeah, no,
My
there's
bullets
a
are also
there's a
incendiary.
full candelabra in the middle of the table where you guys are sitting. It's like a booth, so you definitely would all get set on fire.
What? Wait. Oh. Did you guys also have to make your bags? Like, okay, so I don't know how old you guys are, but when I was about I want to say 89, my dad and my dad, when I told him I wanted to go exploring, basically said, well, you need to make your own bag. Did you guys make your own bags? Or is that just like a gnome thing? A
I
traveling
actually
gnome thing?
made mine.
See, I have a long and lovely little story about how I got the hold of mine, but if I told you, that would be indicting myself in various crimes in the Feywild, and let's not go over that at this moment.
You're from the Feywild, or
The
is it just
Feywild.
mischief against the Fey?
I do not have to answer that legally.
So question, you said that you're... Okay, so Feywild. Okay, so are you from the Feywild? There's an ocean there, as far as I recall.
No, I'm not from the Feywild, but I dated someone over there. Really nice person. Wish I could see her again.
Ah,
Maybe you'll make some gnomes down the line, I guess. Because apparently that's how you get gnomes. Did you guys know that? Like, Fey, and then human, and then, like, intermingling, and then eventually somehow gnome.
My mind is
I did
blown.
not know that.
this is news to me.
That
You got Fey
Though
blood.
I guess I don't have to worrying about that because we never actually got that point in our relationship. It was much more just cuddling up by the fire, eating good books.
Did you say eating good books or reading?
Reading good books.
Okay,
Eating
okay.
good books was. I had a dog that did that once.
I
He was
I
not
literally
a very friendly fellow.
I literally expected you to just say yes. Ah,
Oh.
That's one way to digest your material.
And remember what I said at the beginning. You can't trust whatever Brack says about himself.
Understandable.
they don't know that yet.
Oh, they're gonna find out very soon because next time someone says something involving his past, he's gonna make up another story.
Oh, he's Varric
Uh,
Tethras
well-
from Dragon Age. Ah,
While we're making while we're eating food, can I make a potion?
yeah, you may. Yeah, you can absolutely brew a potion while you do that.
Wonderful. This is a strange question. Sophia. In combat, would you like to be bigger, taller, anything like that? Would that benefit you in a way that you would enjoy?
I've never tried it yet. Does
Wonderful. We're gonna try new things. I'm gonna brew an enlarged person potion in anticipation for such a instance.
all right?
Alrighty. Would anyone else like to do any other like brewing or anything like that of potions? Anything they really need? Brock, do you think you have enough black powder? Things of that nature.
he has about 100 shots worth of black powder,
Yeah,
and
I'd say
also
you have
100 bullets. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm actually a little short on black powder.
That's up to you. You could go across the street to Gustav's wife's residence and buy yourself some more black powder.
Honestly, I'll join you just so that I have like ammo as a set number because I haven't written that down just yet.
You know what? Brack will go there, but he's actually gonna ask for a little bit of help fixing up Howler so that, next time it shoots, he doesn't blow up his hand again.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna be the first one you ask.
No, that's for upgrading. This is just for repairs.
I could do that too.
Alright, sweet. He has 2 people helping him. This is more than last time, where it was, he had one hand a little bit busy with a sword.
Yeah, that is true. When he escaped from the Feywild,
Did he, though?
did he? Question is, did he escape with his name?
What name?
Soul, basically.
But yeah. So thank you all for stalling. The prep is done.
Hell yeah, so good at
Wait,
stalling.
we were stalling?
Yeah.
Just having fun.
Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, so, as you kind of finish out your meal, if you would like, Brock, you can head over toward, the gunsmith. Also, how much did you drink at dinner? That is my question.
Oh, for booze, how long was dinner?
Dinner would have been like a good 2 hours.
If that's the case, then he only had, like, 1 cup of ale or mead or grog.
Okay,
or rum.
so you don't need to. You were
only
provided with like a stout ale. You don't need to roll me a Constitution save yet.
Just a bit on the tail end to keep his grog points up.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, yeah, no, you can head over to the home of Gustav and his wonderful wife, Estelle.
Hello.
As you enter the home, you see Gustav will sit up upon seeing you. Gustav, this massive Goliath man, and as you enter, you see a rather stocky, well-built dwarven woman, slowly, like, working meticulously on what appears to be a lever action for a rifle. She's got a long golden braid, a blacksmith's apron over like a t-shirt, like Henley style tunic shirt, and she's wearing these like massive leather gloves, and she's got a welder's mask on, and she'll kind of look over her shoulder and go, "Oh, welcome! Come on in. How may I help you?"
He will gesture to Sophie, just, oh, you are technically the leader of the group. You need anything first?
Oh. I am just here for a box of ammunition and some black powder.
Alrighty. What kind of ammunition are you looking for, dear? Do you want the standard, and she'll kind of hold up these iron balls. You can either have these. These are our standard black powder rounds, or we have these, and she'll hold up brass-made cartridges, which are your style bullet. These are a little more expensive as they require more components, but we do carry cartridges. It's what my beautiful little rifle here carries, and she'll cock a lever action rifle.
Yeah, that sounds pretty perfect to me. I'll take 200 of those, please.
Ooh, 200. I've only got 150 on stock.
What?
Yeah, I don't have that many supplies.
I don't want to steal from what I'm sure. Actually, are you taking cartridges, Brock?
Oh no, I got plenty of little bullet balls, and I got tons of powder in my bag. I am mostly here for repairs.
Ah, okay, cool. How much will 150 be?
It'll be 50 gold coins.
Okay, here you are.
And she will hand them to you in small wooden boxes.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly
they
how
have-
I like the actual modular system.
They have each box has 50, and they have in very well carved the word Remington on the top of them. These are I personally made these cartridges. They're Remington specials, and I guarantee they won't explode in your gun.
You guarantee?
Yes, I guarantee. I haven't had a misfire in any of my weapons in damn near 20 years.
Interesting. I'll look forward to not getting blown up.
When using Remington cartridges, because I want you to mark this in your thing. When using Remington cartridges, you can re-roll critical failures one time.
One time per day, one time
per round. Like one time per cartridge. Like if you are going to misfire and you critically fail, you can re-roll that critical failure and until the bullet gets out of your gun, essentially.
Okay, so it's like the lucky feat for exactly this type of gun. Cool.
Yep, specifically for these bullets.
That works out. No one else use this gun though, because you will actually prove this lady wrong, because the misfire chance increases by a lot. So don't use my gun.
What's the gunsmith's name?
The gunsmith's name is Estelle Remington.
And her husband is
Gustav Remington.
Is she also a
Thank you very
Goliath?
Nope, she is a dwarf.
Oh. Okay. That's all I had.
Okay. And then she'll kind of look over and go, "Now you said you needed some repairs, lad. What do you need?"
Yeah, my trusty little howler's been. Well, let's just say this dog's under the weather. And he pulls out a double-barrel flintlock pistol, which again has seen some much better days. To anyone who's not a gunsmith, this is a broken weapon.
Dearie, that's a
Hold
piece
it.
of shit.
Hey, don't you talk too bad about how
Give me your gun.
you're sensitive. Okay, here.
Give me your gun.
Just
And
don't
she'll put it on the bench, and you see her grab a pair of goggles and kind of let the one of them fall down, and it's got like a bifocal focus on it, and she goes, here's what I'll do. You give me 20 gold pieces, and I'll make this knot basically held together with glue and tree sap, and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, no, that's real fair. And he pulls out a tiny little coin pouch from his bag of holding and starts counting out the coins individually, having to count by threes to make sure he doesn't lose track. Until eventually he sets out 20 gold coins, all of them surprisingly shiny for someone wearing as dingy clothes as he is.
Wonderful. She takes about 3 hours to fully repair and make your gun look almost as nice as it does in the image I made for your character. It just doesn't quite have the bayonet yet.
Not yet, but soon.
And so you now have your double barrel gun, and she goes, "Here you go. I made it when it's break action now instead of having to load from the front." And she'll push it. She'll kind of put her finger forward on the trigger guard, and the two barrels will fall forward instead of having to tamp it down from the front.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you see him play with the break action a few times, getting his muscle memory used to it.
Figured you might like it. It's a little more modern of a design.
Yeah, to be fair, when I first made Howler, I was not exactly as old or as well kept as I am now, so I didn't have a whole lot of tools, and it's been upgrades ever since.
Well, I was trained in the birthplace of firearms in Machina up north, so I've been trained both classically and modernly. So I understood the philosophy of how your gun was built, but I figured this might suit you a little better.
You know, this is probably one of the kindest things you could have done.
You
20 gold is an understatement for the work you just did.
You come back with if you can find me any exotic ores while you're out and about, and I will upgrade your gun again and make it fire cartridges instead of those little pea shooter bullets you're firing.
You see him do one of those where he's about to argue and then he stops himself because he knows he would be on the losing end of that argument. You know, exotic art, you had me there. I'll bring any fancy metals I find, ores or not.
Fantastic. That goes for you too, Missy, and she'll direct that
Hey.
at Sophie. If you can bring me back any exotic ore you might find out in the Dragonlands, I'll upgrade your gun for free.
Interesting. I will probably be working on my own gun, but I will see what I can find.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll find different ways to reward you then.
Wonderful.
Okay. So you guys can head back to your party and make your way to. Now, my question for each of you is: Are you going to be? Are you going to be buying a cart, or are you going on foot?
I was planning on going by foot, but if we're gathering supplies, it makes sense to bring a cart.
Yeah. How much is a cart?
You can be if you ask for it. I'm assuming it would be probably be Sparrow that could ask for this. If you go and ask the mayor, she can provide for you a cart and donkey for free.
Yeah, we're doing it.
All right. Yeah, you're able to get a cart and donkey for absolutely free, and Sparrow, you as you're kind of coming along, you see a familiar blue and red feathered bird come and just land dead on your shoulder.
There you are, Singer.
And the singer will just kind of nuzzle up to you, and what the rest of you see is kind of a rare sight in both Cardamom and Midland. You almost never see this kind of bird. This is a pygmy rock, and this is a very, very intelligent kind of bird, and it is very it is a very powerful flyer. Like it can fly at speeds of like 30 and 40 miles an hour just at a glide. They're very fast. And they are native to the Dragonlands.
Heck yeah, that's really cool.
Sparrow will kind of make bird sounds at the bird and receive bird sounds in reply.
Yeah.
Sophia wants to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, you absolutely can.
So I want to hear this. I want to hear what a rock sounds like.
Okay. So, Autumn, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to voice Singer, or should I?
You go ahead.
Okay. All right. What will Sophia say to Singer, the rock?
You're a neat one.
She'll
What do you do?
cock her head down at you and go, "And you're a small one. Honestly, I could probably pick you up myself. I do well. How are you?"
Can you though?
Yes, I
I
can.
am very small, so that'd be kind of neat. How do we do this?
Do you want me to do it now?
When we're safely over some grass or something that I can fall into,
Okay.
because like this would probably be a new.
Are you
experience
going to
for both
let
of us,
her
right?
pick you up if she tries?
Yes.
Sparrow, you see your rock after the after Sophia chirps at her for a second. Lift off your shoulder, grab the gnome by her shoulders, pick
Singer.
her up, and
Singer,
fly her over and drop her into a bale of hay
Singer, no.
before
Do I
returning
make
to
a-
your shoulder.
Flight
Uh,
check?
No, you are safely just kind of landed in a bale of hay, but you are easily picked up by this animal. Like, she's a powerful animal.
There you are. Did you have your fun?
You see her like proudly preen on your shoulder, like she's very proud of herself.
What a good bird. And Sparrow gives the bird a treat.
Yeah, she will eat it very, very happily.
Some dried fish.
Sophia, what do you say in response to her just straight up picking you up and dumping you in the hay?
I yell out. I was expecting a little bit more heads up, but okay.
I
That was
asked.
kind of neat.
You wanted.
Yeah. I'm just chirping. Huh. We might have to work out some combat applications.
That would be a smart idea, yeah. Okay. So you each kind of get into the cart. Who is driving the cart?
I have handle animals 8. Anyone have better than that?
I have ride 9.
Oh, ride.
I have.
What is the applicable skill?
I would be ride, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not driving.
I have ride 3.
Let the drunk man drive.
Yeah, it would be the drunk man driving. Okay. So I
After
need
tease you for being the navigator. You're now the navigator.
I need whoever's driving and whoever's navigating the trip, because that is two separate people.
What is
One
the
of
role for navigating?
so navigating would be let me open up one of your sheets just so I can see what skill. I
Knowledge,
want that
geography,
to
or
be.
nature?
Yeah, it would be
survival.
knowledge geography. Would be
I
for
have-
navigation.
8 for geography.
That's
I
pretty
also have a
solid.
map and compass.
I also have a map and compass.
A map and compass would
prepared.
give you a +4 to that roll.
Hey, nice.
What about
I would-
just a compass?
It gives you a +2.
I would also accept aid.
Yeah, I will allow anyone who would like to use the essentially, if someone would like to use the help action to navigate, you can. I will allow uh, Autumn to roll at advantage, or whoever is doing the navigation to roll at advantage.
I will help, absolutely.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add +4 to your initial roll, and then you are going to go ahead and roll that twice and take the higher number. Crow, what I need you to do, I need you to make a ride check.
All right.
And then on top of those, what I need is Rue, you're gonna roll me a 1d100. And
Oh, also, what kind of terrain are we going through?
you are going through a jungle and grassy terrain.
Okay.
And then Huffy, I need you to roll me a d12.
You got it.
Sidebar.
Yes.
I want to negotiate with Sparrow's bird to see if she'll help me find the mushrooms in exchange for food, like fish.
When we set off, Sparrow will be sending Singer up to do the trick that it
Reconnaissance.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trick is roam. And where do I find that again? So I mean, if you want to negotiate before we set off, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're just going to bring y'all over to the page where your tokens are sitting, and then bring our little the stream over to see the battle map. Rome, DC 15. Okay, so because your lovely falcon is roaming, you are able to. I'm gonna give you more of the. I'm gonna let you see more of the map.
Cool.
So as you kind of come down this like jungle path road that has been let out, your falcon kind of comes back and will make noises as if there's danger on the road ahead. And I will reveal more of the map so you can see what the danger might be.
Night bird.
So you guys are able to see, kind of as the cart comes to a slow, standing in the road is a tall, pink-scaled, taller for a kobold, but he's a pink-scaled kobold in this like heavy plate armor. And he's wielding a small two-handed axe, and flanking him are a pair of kobolds with slings and shields. And he will hold his hand up in like a halt motion. And you should all be able to control your characters.
Ooh. Hi.
No.
The kobold will kind of as you round the corner, as a matter of fact, you are able to get right up on the rest of the kobolds, who, and on top of the rest of the kobolds, Sophia, you see what is potentially your target, a massive twin-headed viper.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Is that your pet snake, kobold person?
I am the Lizard King. Do not address me as simple kobold.
Is this the
Taller than
full-plated
average kobold?
He is taller than an average kobold.
one?
I
Oh,
guess this is the bladed one, I think.
the moment the kobold addresses himself as Lizard King, Brack is resting Howler in his lap.
Nice to meet you, Lizard King.
Who dares to cross my toll road?
You have a toll road?
Yes, these are the Lizard King's lands. You must pay a toll if you wish to travel here.
How much is the toll?
What do you have on your person?
Oh,
Oh.
okay,
That's
this
not
isn't
how
gonna
that
go
works.
right. Yeah.
That's not how that works, buddy.
I want to sleight of hand to pull my crossbow out of the bag.
Okay, go ahead and roll me sleight of hand, please.
Can I also roll bluff to have Brack say, well, to have Brack basically lie, saying he doesn't have anything?
You may roll bluff, and but I would need you to tell me what, like, give me what you're gonna say.
Oh, trust me, I'm just a drunken old crow. All I really got on me is this bottle of booze.
I will take booze.
If you got a cup, I'm willing to share with you.
No, you give Lizard King the bottle.
See, that's a problem. See, bottles are expensive. The booze, I'll be real with you. The booze is just some cheap rum and mostly seawater.
Sophie's
the
gonna
bottle
nudge
It's
Brock.
expensive.
Sophie's gonna nudge Brock. Hey, let him come over. Ask him to come over. Come get it.
Yeah. And I rolled a 20.
Yeah, no, you're able to very sneakily get your crossbow ready.
Sweet.
Listen, buddy. If you want this bottle, which I'm guessing you really do, you're gonna have to come over and pull it from my... Well, I can't exactly say cold dead hands, because I'm not cold or dead anymore. But if you want this bottle, you're gonna have to pull it from my hand. Which, by the looks of you, shouldn't be all that hard, because, like, I'm guessing that plate armor weighs about 40 pounds, so you've obviously got some muscle built up, but don't think it's just gonna be easy. You don't exactly just take booze from an old drunk like me.
I'm just gonna real quick do some. I'm making my own initiative tracker because y'all are gonna have to roll initiative here in just a second.
Oh yeah,
Do you know
no,
how
that's
to do
fair.
the?
We figured.
Do you know how to do the initiative tracker in game?
No, I do not. I have not quite figured it out.
Understandable.
Understandable.
Would you mind all rolling preemptively for me, just so I can have it written down?
Yeah. Seeing that things are looking like they might be going south, is it possible to also cast mage armor?
Roll me sleight of hand and
Spellcraft?
well, yeah, just roll me sleight of hand to see if you can cast it before without the Lizard King noticing you.
21.
Oh yeah, no, you have no fucking idea. He has no fucking idea where where the that you cast it. Like you're nice and protected. And then if you could do me a favor, and when I call your name, sound off with your initiative roll for me. Crow.
13.
Autumn.
20.
Rue.
Two.
I heard like a single syllable of that.
2.
2. All right. Huffy.
14.
Alrighty. All right. So the Lizard King will not physically approach you, but he will like nod his head as these two kobolds will approach together and attempt to take the booze from your friend.
As a reaction, can I shoot one of them?
You know, I'll give you each a reaction, so go ahead. Roll me an attack roll.
Yay.
Autumn, can you control your rock, or do I need to?
I can.
Okay, cool.
I just don't want the rock in combat. It's very fragile.
That is a 15. That will hit for 7 piercing damage. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, pistols are lovely.
Yeah,
And
no,
this
you
is
can
against the
bam.
blood they see.
Yeah, that's yeah, that'll do it.
And I'll fire at.
Yeah, I think that'll hit. Yeah, that hits his AC. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, why did I roll 2?
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Okay, so the first damage number that you see there is without the additional damage from my. What's it called?
So
Nothing.
8. He takes 8.
Yeah, 8.
Alrighty. He will howl out in pain, as will this kobold. Sophie, what are you doing?
Hold on. How far away is okay? 5-foot step, just so that I'm not worrying about shooting the other one, and I'm just gonna shoot the one in the armor.
Just fucking shoots the Lizard King in the face. All right.
Sophie's gonna basically step forward, click her incendiary round into her pistol, and fire at the heavily armored one.
All right. Roll me an attack roll, please.
Cool. This will be a natural 20, total 26 versus touch.
Yep. Go ahead and roll crit damage, please. And just so everyone at the table is aware, the way we do critical hits here is you'll roll me an attack roll, and then you will add on top of that whatever your weapon's max damage without modifiers is.
Now, am I also including the max damage from the incendiary dice rolls?
Yes.
Cool. Am I also rolling the incendiary dice rolls? I'm
Yep.
assuming yes.
Yes, you are.
Wow, critting with a gun sucks.
I should also mention that according to the sites and all that, it says that most firearms have a ×4 to crit.
Yeah, it does actually say that. Now, however, this is by Belle's crit roll, so it's up to Belle, I suppose.
So what that'll do is instead of adding the max damage once, you're gonna add it twice.
You sure?
Yep.
Awesome.
Guns are very specifically extremely powerful. That
I
also
still
means
typed it in wrong, thinking it was Discord.
that also means the guns that I use are holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
That was almost max damage, as 56 damage is slammed into the Lizard King.
You joking?
He's dead, right?
Yeah, he's very dead.
You just
But not
punched
only
a hole.
Hold on. What was the initial? That was a critical hit. So, what is the max range on your pistol?
I think before it starts having diminishing returns, it's 30 feet.
Okay.
So I have a good extra 10 feet.
Okay. So not only do you kill the Lizard King,
Oh, do oh
you
hell
also
yeah! Do I get a
kill the
collateral?
kobold behind him.
Oh fuck yeah!
Both of those are dead and gone. No more.
A
No.
scorching hole.
Yeah. So you tear a hole through the head of the Lizard King, and behind him, the kobold that was just kind of backing him up also falls with a hole in its chest.
Heartbreaker.
Um.
Oh my gosh, I love Nurse.
And now it is Sparrow's turn.
Okay. First thing Sparrow's gonna do is whistle for Singer to get out of here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot some short bow arrows. Let's see.
I do wanna say, Singer's HP is wrong. Singer's HP is supposed to be half of yours.
Oh, half of mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
fucked
I
that
still
up.
want
That was
Singer
my
to
bad.
get out of here.
Yeah. I just wanted to let you know that was my bad. I fucked that up.
No, that's okay. I can fix it.
So Kobold 3 is dead, as is the Lizard King.
Fuck the Lizard King.
Alright, I'm gonna get into a sniper fight with this kobold right here, directly
Okay.
south of me. So I have the combat feat that lets me make 2 ranged attacks in a turn.
Okay.
Let's see, how does that work again? All my attacks take a -2. Okay. Sorry, this is my first time playing in this system.
You are okay. You
Oh,
take
you're
as
doing
much
great.
time as you need.
So I just do shot number 1.
Okay. That is
15
gonna
hit?
that is gonna hit. Yeah.
Okay, that's for 5 piercing.
All right.
Oh, no, -2, sorry. So does 13 hit?
13 will just miss.
Oh, okay, that's okay. And I'll do it again.
24 will in fact hit. Yeah. I'm gonna say a 22. 22 definitely hits. And he is. You take a good. You hit him dead in the shoulder, and his like shield arm is like slumped because you hit him in like the collarbone shoulder area.
All right. We're using Unchained Action Economy.
Yeah,
I
but
only
that
get
was
1 attack, right?
yes, because that was a reaction round.
A reaction round.
So now we're gonna go into actual initiative, which it would then be your turn. So now you
Okay.
have the full 3 actions.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, right now? It's my turn?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your turn. It
Oh my
is-
goodness.
it is
I'm gonna
your
do it
turn.
again. I'm just gonna
You're just gonna keep shooting
Hell
on
yeah.
the.
this guy.
I'm gonna move the because at the same time as your turn would be the twin-headed viper's turn, and it's going to have to use all of its actions just to get close enough to you guys. So that
Oh,
will
yeah.
be its turn.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's in
I'm
range
shooting
now.
again. So first shot against this same guy, 21 hits.
Yeah, that's a
7
hit.
piercing.
Ooh, yeah, that is another 7 piercing damage.
And if the guy's still up, I guess 16 hits.
Yeah, 16 will in fact also hit. So that's another 4.
damage.
And he is now also dead.
Yep. Alright, and now I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Movement actions are free. So because it's the Unchained Action Economy, you can, if you wanted to, take another attack action.
Oh my log.
Because you have that feat that allows you to attack twice in one action. You're firing 2 arrows at a time.
Okay, so I can take
Like-
all 3 of my actions in the Unchained Action Economy to attack.
You could, yes.
Oh my log. Okay.
Oh shit, you are damage dealing.
Okay. Alright, let's fire at this kobold.
But
for-
do remember, you have to keep up with arrows.
Yeah, so that's 4 arrows down out of my 40. So yeah, this pink kobold with the shield.
Okay, go ahead and
Oh.
roll.
9 will miss.
Yeah, it will. Also, because you are shooting in the line of where your friends are, you have a
Okay.
chance to hit them.
What's the chance?
So, if you critical fail and you're shooting in the same area, you could
Okay.
potentially hit your allies.
Cool. We risking it. Okay. 12 will probably miss too, right?
Let me check his AC. Yeah, 12 misses.
Okay. And I'll take that final action to attack again, alright?
Alrighty.
What's that?
That's
20
a
hit?
20. Yeah, that's a hit. So 6 piercing damage will kill this kobold.
Really?
Yeah, he only had
Okay.
3. He got shot by Brock as he came up. So
Alright. And I guess my other arrow is going into the
the slinger, yeah.
slinger behind it. And that's a 16 to hit.
Yep,
For
16
7
will hit
piercing.
and 7 piercing damage. All right.
That's a turn.
Alrighty, yeah, it is a turn. Next up is, so you've killed 1, 2, 3, 4 kobolds. I'm just gonna get rid of all of the two more of the enemies off the initiative tracker. And then next up is the kobold slinger, who will move this way, and because the sling won't quite reach the sniper that's been shooting at his friends, he is going to shoot at Brock, who had shot his best friend in the chest.
What?
Valid.
And I fucking do it again.
Yeah, and he'd fucking do it again, yeah. Okay, so he is going to... I gotta bring up his character sheet. Kobold Slinger, and then roll for his sling. Does a... natural 20. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that's
The
a
dice
nat
on that are
20,
very
total
confusing.
23. That beats my standard AC.
Yep.
Because I'm guessing slings are based off standard AC and not touch.
Yep. You take 7 points of damage.
Ah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, sling's only a d4.
Yeah, I mean, after the bonus HP from Hero's Feast, I'm now at 29 life.
Alrighty. It's going to do that 2 more times, because it also has...
Unchained action economy.
Yep.
Let it start swinging.
That's a 22.
That hits.
You take 1 damage from that, and then it will take 1 more attack at you, and I'm assuming a 7 misses.
Sadly, yes, it does.
Alrighty. And then next up in initiative will be Huffy. Your turn.
Hello. Yeah, Sophie's gonna go ahead and shoot the snake.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll against the Viper's AC.
Hell yeah, it'll be against touch AC.
Okay.
15.
15 against its touch AC. Let me just grab its touch AC. I want to make it where it's where I can see it on the thing. Twin-headed Viper. Touch AC is 14, so yeah, you hit.
He's been hit.
And you do
It'll be
10
11
damage.
damage.
11 damage. All right. Alrighty. You take a solid chunk out of its hide as it will hiss at you.
Can I shoot it again?
How many times can you shoot without reloading?
I'm assuming I'm reloading. How many?
So
It's a bonus
reloading
action, move
reloading is
action.
an action.
What's going on with that?
Reloading is an
Okay,
action.
so
Until you get
So
the quick
action-
hand speed.
So that's 2.
So you
shots
can
per
shot
round?
twice per round. You can shoot twice per round. So it's
gotcha.
action, reload, action, essentially.
Works for me. Action, reload, action.
And then you can fire again.
What is your AC, Brock?
Brock has a 19 in AC, but very soon that's going to be a 21.
Would you like it to be even higher?
You know what? Yes.
Wonderful. Rather than continuing to shoot at the snake, I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna drop a shield on Brock. I actually have to check and make sure that this is something I can put on someone else. I will use my special thing for extracts that lets me actually use that. You get a bonus of +4 to AC.
Standard AC, flat-footed.
Shield bonus, so to AC.
Ooh.
Yeah, your standard
Oh,
AC.
that's big AC. Not as big as Gort's was, but I like big numbers.
Oh, it also negates magic missiles that are directed towards you.
Oh, lovely.
And you said movement is free?
Yeah, movement actions are free.
Cool. So move, spell, and then action, reload.
Okay.
And then I
So
do believe in those steps.
yeah. Alrighty. So next up in the initiative is Crow.
Okay.
Alright, so... let's see. First action, I'm gonna take a pot shot on... Ooh, wrong thing. I'm gonna take another pot shot on that kobold there.
The one that shot you.
Yep.
Okay.
8. Oh, that's a nat 1. I misfire.
Yep, your gun breaks. If you nat 1, your gun breaks. So you have one barrel you can fire from.
I can work with this. I would like to also spend my next 2 actions taking swigs of grog so I can get 2 more grog points,
Okay, you can do that.
which will also give me a +2 dodge bonus.
Alrighty.
And because taking a swig of grog is an action, so is attack, grog, I am done for this round.
I will say, taking a swig of grog, much like taking a swig of a potion, is can be considered a swift action. So you could do 2 of those for a full action and still have 1 more.
Awesome! I gotta double check, see if I have the right deeds. Oh no! Oh, dang it, I don't have that deed. I don't have quick clear. Damn it. Then I would like to... Hold on, I gotta double check for the gunslingers thing real quick. Da-da-da-da. Broken condition. So it would be a full round action to
Clear the 1 barrel. Yeah.
to clear the 1 barrel.
You do
I'll
still
spend
have
the
1.
I still have 1. I'll spend this last action to reload real quick.
Okay. You can reload the empty barrel and pack down your black powder into the 1 functional barrel of your gun. Alrighty, and that will bring us to, I believe, the next kobold. So the kobold in question is going to move forward and attempt to stab you with his spear.
Let's see if he can.
Well, don't tease it now, because we've got a whole bunch of crits and crit fails recently.
That is,
I
that is
know.
true.
But still, he might not be able to, even with a crit.
That's true. I mean, with a crit, I think it's automatic.
That is a 6 for his first attack. 15 with his second. And a 19 with his third.
And
Any
those
of
are
those
against
hit.
standard, not
Yep,
touch.
standard AC.
None of those hit.
Okay, he attempts to stab at you with his spear, missing each time. And that will bring us to Rue. It is now your turn.
I see that big snaky snake, and is yelling something a free action?
Yeah, speaking is a free action.
I need that snake's dead body, and then I unload 3 shots at it, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack roll, please. 3 attack rolls. You hit 1 time.
Dang. It's just the first one. Why is it rolling twice?
So 9. All right. Check up in the top of your thing. It might be. I'm not sure why it's rolling twice. Actually, now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
So he takes 9 points of damage and will hiss at you as you bring him down out of where his hit points aren't 69 anymore.
Darn.
Damn
Just
it.
60.
We gotta heal him now.
You gotta heal him for 9 hit points. And then, is that, are you going to move or anything like that?
No, I'm just gonna stay right here behind Brock.
Wonderful. It is now both Autumn and the Viper's turn. The Viper is going to move right there.
Beans.
And will attack with each of its bite attacks. 1 against Brock and 1 against Sophia. Autumn, what are you doing as the Viper moves in and attacks your friends? That is a 27 on the bite. To Brock. To Brock.
27 against standard or
Standard AC.
touch? Okay, that beats.
Okay, and then it'll do 1 more. That is a I believe I'm rolling.
37.
Yeah, it's not a 37. That's a 27. Because it's only I didn't nerf this enough. I'm gonna bump that down from a plus 23 to a plus 13.
Would the first one not hit then? Because
that was not supposed to be like that. What is your AC?
25.
25. Yeah, no, that wouldn't have hit. So because that would have been a 17. And then the 27 would be against the 27 would have been against Sophia.
That definitely hits.
Okay, you take 14 points of acid damage.
Damn.
And now Autumn, it is your turn. Autumn, if you are speaking, you are muted, I do believe.
I'm sorry.
You're all
I'm
right.
going to be pumping 6 arrows into this Viper.
Okay, go ahead and roll me some attack rolls. That first one will hit, and
25.
so that's a 4 initial damage.
Yep. 8 misses.
Yep.
25 hits for another 6.
Yep.
Crit fail.
Ooh. So, here's what I need you to do.
Yeah?
Roll me another attack roll. Just not against the Viper. Just roll me an attack roll.
With the short bow?
Yep, with the
Or
short
just
bow.
base? Okay.
Just with the short bow.
9.
Okay, so you do not hit Sophia by accident.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 more arrows to shoot at this guy. 14.
14 does not hit. 16 also does not hit.
Okay. Okay, well, I did a little bit of damage. That's 10. That's my turn.
Alrighty, and that will bring us to the Slinger, the Kobold Slinger, which will in turn attack against Brock again with its sling. 10, I'm assuming, will not hit.
No.
Neither will a 5, nor a 12.
I mean, come on, buddy. Why are you so mad at me? It's not like I killed your friend or anything.
Yes, you did, you jackass! Okay, and next up in the initiative order is Huffy.
Hello. Sophie is going to take a 5-foot step back and going to cast Cure Light Wounds on. What is your name?
Sophia.
This one.
Sophia.
This is Sophia. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm going to Cure Light Wound Sophia.
Okay.
Yay.
You recover 11 hit points.
Yay.
And then you have 2 more actions you can do.
Yeah. My gun is already loaded, so I'm gonna shoot this snake
Okay.
with some flaming ordnance. That'll be 18 versus touch.
18 versus touch. Okay, let me.
I think this thing, I hit it on a 15 before, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check. Yes, you do hit it.
9 damage then.
Alrighty.
And that was action. I'm going to reload.
Alrighty. So at the top of your next round, you will be able to fire again. All right, and after that, that will bring us to Brock. Your turn.
So first action, because isn't it making a ranged attack within 5 feet of something imposes
Attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Well, lucky for me, I have something that's got range, but is actually not ranged. It's a touch attack. I have Fire Ray. Does an 18 hit the kobold right in front of me?
Is that a spell?
That is a spell-like ability.
Yeah, that still invokes an attack of opportunity.
I'll take it.
You are now going to be attacked by both the kobold and the viper.
Although I have to double check something because I'm fairly certain either now or later, when an attack of opportunity misses me, no, that's level 17 ability.
Yep. So from the viper, that is a 23 to hit.
Against standard AC?
Yep.
Misses.
Okay. How many rounds does shield last?
Quite a few. I think like 10 minutes or something like that. I have my look.
Okay.
1 minute per level, so 3 minutes.
Okay, so it's gone in 2 more rounds, or 1 more round rather.
Minutes, not round.
1 minute is one round. Yeah, a round is a minute.
Oh.
Nah.
No,
it's
10
not.
rounds is a minute. Never mind. 10 rounds.
Yeah, that's
So 30
yeah,
rounds.
that's
Never
cool.
mind. 30
And
rounds.
my grog points last an hour.
Okay. And then Kobold's turn to attack. The kobold is going to the kobold is going to use an ability that is unique to kobolds of UEs. I need Brock, Sophie, and Sophia to all make reflex saves.
Ruh-roh.
Suckers.
I'm not feeling too confident. 16.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Brock, you're the only one that fails, and you take 5 fire damage as this tiny little kobold releases a gout of flame toward the party,
Hold on,
using
is this
its
a
breath
ranged
weapon.
attack?
Nope, this is a breath weapon.
Ah.
It's just breathing fire on you.
Well, because if this is a ranged attack, I'm not actually calling for attack of opportunity. I'm calling for Gunslinger's Dodge.
It's not a ranged attack. It's just a breath weapon.
Damn. All right.
You cannot
So I
Gunslinger's
take
Dodge out of a
5
breath
more
weapon.
damage.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And that will be the kobold's action. The kobold's last action, because a breath weapon takes 2 actions, and it is going to take a defensive stance for its third.
I thought this was all a reaction and attack of opportunity against me.
Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. So yeah, just fire, just fire.
Yeah. That's against my fire ray, which is against the kobold in front of me. Does an 18 beat its touch AC?
Its touch AC, yes, 18 beats its touch AC. What was the damage on that?
6 fire damage, so it probably resists that, I'm guessing. So
Oh yes, it takes 3 damage.
Yeah. And did you say that drawing a weapon is
Drawing weapon is a swift action, so you can take another swift action and an action, essentially.
awesome? I gotta find the thing that says it's what's the thing where it says it's offhand? There it is. So I would like to pull out my cutlass, but wield that in my offhand,
Okay.
and use that to attack the. Oh, that's a 7.
That'll miss. That'll definitely miss.
And one more attempt with the cutlass against the kobold in front of me.
That's also gonna miss.
Damn!
Kobold burns you for a good bit of damage and then dodges both of your attacks.
Stay still, you little bastard! I can't hit 2 of you.
Eat a dick!
Great response.
Alrighty.
These little guys. I'll kill every last one of them, but I love them.
Next up is the kobold's turn. And I'm gonna just roll to see if he gets his breath weapon back. That's exclamation point. Yes, he gets his breath weapon back. All 3 of you roll me a reflex save.
Beans.
That's even worse than my last one.
Yeah, all 3 of you fail. And you take 9 points of fire damage.
Heck.
And then he will take a defensive stance. So his AC is now +3 from what it was. And now it is Rue's turn.
Is there... Okay, so with Unchained Action Economy, you invoke a lot of attacks of opportunity. How do I get away without invoking one of those?
5-foot step. So you can move 5 feet in any direction, which means 1 square in any direction, without invoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Any farther than that, and you invoke attack of opportunity.
Okay. So, want to take 1 step back as an action, and then I've got 20 feet to move. Now, I think, right?
Yeah. You can take a 5-foot step back, and then you can move. But that'll burn 2 of your actions because you're specifically disengaging and then moving.
Alright, I only had 1 more round in the chamber anyway, so I'm gonna attack the snake.
Okay. 14 will miss.
Dang.
Yeah, snake's got a real high AC.
Alright, cool. Can I use the remaining 15 feet?
Yes, you can.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Okay. As you step that way, you do see behind you are what appear to be ruins of some kind, and roll a perception check for me.
Alright. 21.
Just underneath the staircase of the ruins is a slight glow as you see a large cluster of the mushrooms you're looking for.
Hell yes, I get to do everything at once.
Okay, and that will bring us to the top of the round. Autumn, your turn.
And also the snakes.
Yeah, and also the snakes. I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to shoot the snake.
Okay, go ahead and roll me some attack rolls, please.
Let me get that up again.
While you do that, the snake is going to attempt to bite Brock some more.
Okay, do you want to roll or should I?
You roll first.
Okay. What was that?
I was
Crow?
gonna be disappointed if the snake didn't try to attack me.
Alright, let's do 6 arrows. These are all missing. That one...
That last one did in fact hit.
Okay, 3 damage.
All right.
There we go. Okay, that's another 6 arrows
Alrighty.
wasted.
Well, any arrow that does not penetrate, you can recollect, and they don't
Yeah.
break. So you still those ones you can get back. Okay, and now the snake is going to attack Brock. 3 bite attacks against you.
So one of those hits.
Okay, and you take 11 acid damage.
Oh.
As we now go over to the kobold with the sling, who will attack Sophie.
Hey.
He saw you heal someone, and you're not allowed to do that. I'm assuming a 6 misses,
Yes, it does.
an 11 versus your AC,
This also misses.
and an 18.
Ah, that one hits.
You take a single point of damage.
You fucker.
And then that will bring us to your turn.
How you doing, Brock?
Let me tell you, the pain I'm feeling is worse than every hangover in my life combined. I think a strong enough breeze would kill me.
Let's reduce that with a fun little cure light wounds in spite of this motherfucker.
Despite this motherfucker. Now,
Enjoy 8 points of healing.
And pray to God the kobold doesn't get his...
I am now at 11 health.
Yeah.
What was that, either of you? I didn't understand either of you.
I made a joke. I made a joke. It's fine. Mine's, what you said was more important, Crow. Go ahead.
I said I am now at 11 health.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Back up to full. Brock, are you next, by the way?
Brock is indeed next.
Ooh, wonderful. Hey, Brock, you're getting hasted.
Oh, what's that do?
You get more stuff. Here, I'll just post it and you can read through.
Hell yeah. Oh.
It gives you an extra attack. It makes you faster. It gives you a bonus to attack rolls, your AC, and reflex save.
+1 dodge.
Yeah, +1 AC. Dodge bonus.
That's good. Everyone needs it right now.
I will become untouchable.
And you get to beat them up more, which is nice.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Alrighty.
Is that 2 actions now?
Yeah, that's 2 actions.
Which one of these kobolds shot me with a sling? Was it this one right here?
Yeah, it's that one right there.
Ah, wonderful. Ah, I missed.
Yeah, no, that's a miss.
17 damage to the tree behind him.
Yeah, he very, very quickly ducks out of the way and goes, "Oh, holy shit! You fuckers aren't playing around."
Yeah, your boss is already dead. He didn't even get to play with us.
Oh
Now's
God!
the time to surrender, by the way.
Hey, mouse lady, you still mad?
Yeah.
Oh God, she's still mad. Okay, Brock, it is your turn.
Go, Brock.
Okay. Well, so, good news. I'm not dead. Bad news, because I have these 2 bastards by me, I have to stick to melee, which I'm not that good at. So again,
Honestly, you can probably 5-foot step.
Yeah, you could 5-foot step away from the Viper.
I'm small. You can be on my spot if you want. I can also just move. I did like 5 feet of turn last time, so I can probably just move.
Yeah, if you wanted to take a move action, you can.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm going to spend 2 actions for disengage and then 5-foot step to go here.
Okay.
And now, because I know that snake has a lot more health and the bite attacks have been doing a lot of damage, we're going to have Howler try and hit the snake.
Yeah, 21 will do it. Yeah, 21 will hit.
10 piercing.
All right. The snake is not looking great. It's got blood dripping everywhere. The body, there are chunks taken out of its hide. You guys are doing quite a good bit of damage to this thing.
And as my speech action, I just like to look at the kobold that was stabbing at me. Just, hey, if you don't fuck off, I am going to turn you into a sandwich after I kill you.
Oh, you think so, huh? I'm gonna turn you into barbecue.
Oh, so shorty.
I'm gonna turn you into barbecue and feed you to the snake.
Do it.
Don't encourage that to turn you into barbecue. I'm right next to you. This is not great for me.
The seasoning right. If I can get the seasoning and sauces just right, then I won't be too mad.
Okay, it is now the kobold's turn. Now I get to roll to see if it gets its breath weapon back.
Breath attack back.
Breath back.
Breath back.
It does not get its breath weapon back, as it will advance on you and will attempt to stab you. Actually, it's not going to advance on you. It's going to advance
Fuck you.
this way and attempt to get away from you because it did not get its breath weapon back. It takes its full movement just to get the fuck away from you. And then that will bring us to Sophia's turn. Rue, you're up.
Sorry, I was like looking at the action stuff.
You're all right.
So okay. I reach into my handy haversack, grab a magazine for the crossbow, and then reload it.
Okay.
Because that is a repeating crossbow, that's a complex act, which is 2x.
Yep.
And then I have one more action.
Yes.
So with that one, I am going to attempt to hurt this fucking snake.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack roll, please.
What is my range? Fast. Okay, this is my close. Ooh. Yeah!
Oh, that is a natural 20. Hell yeah. All right, so you're going to roll me your attack, your damage roll, and you're going to add on top of that whatever your max weapon damage would be without modifiers.
Okay, so roll damage twice. 1.
No, so you roll your damage one time.
Oh, okay.
And then whatever that would be on top of whatever on top of that, you would roll. So basically, you're gonna add your max weapon damage to whatever you rolled without modifiers. So whatever the max weapon damage for your weapon is without your modifiers to it, without any modifiers to it. So whatever your damage dice is.
Oh, okay. So the first attack would have been a 10, and then like add an 8.
Yeah.
Flat
So
is
18.
18. Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, you
I
hit
did
you hit a
something.
solid 18 damage on this thing, and it looks near death. Like it is like bare. It's got a couple of arrows in its lungs. It's got a crossbow bolt in its neck. It's got chunks taken out of it from the multiple gunshot wounds. Y'all have just been pelting this thing with ammunition. And that will bring us to it and Autumn's turn. Autumn, you can go ahead and go first.
Yo, Autumn, kick their ass. Go Sparrow.
You're gonna do, I'm assuming 6 more arrows, because you're muted again.
I'm so sorry about that.
You're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 attacks, and one of them,
2 of them hit. So
2
far.
of them hit. Okay.
It's 1, 2. Yeah,
So that's
2 of them hit.
2
So
damage,
that's
7 damage total.
all right. It is, much like Brock had said, a strong breeze could kill this thing. It is going to slither toward Brock and attempt to bite both him and Sophie.
No, bad snake. Don't eat rat.
But rats are my favorite
Would it
food.
getting within melee range of us by chance provoke attack of opportunity or no?
No, it would not.
Shame.
Not unless you have a spear that gives you reach.
That is its first bite attack against Sophie would be an 18.
That'll be a hit.
You'll take 15 points of acid damage,
Ouchie.
and then 24 against Brock.
That does not hit yet.
Okay. So it does not. He does not hit you, but he does hit your friend, and deal quite a bit of damage.
I'm alright. Just kill this thing.
Next up is, I believe, Sophie. Oh no, it's the Kobold Slinger. It's the Sling Kobold is next, who will also attack Sophie.
You motherfucker.
I'm assuming a 5 doesn't hit.
It does not.
What about an 18?
That one does.
You take 1 point of damage on that one.
Ow.
And a dirty 20, you take 2
Ow.
more.
Damn it. You motherfucker.
Now it's your turn.
Ow.
Take that!
Weren't you hasted? Brock, weren't you hasted? Why did you kill this thing already?
I forgot I was hasted.
God damn.
Oops.
I'm not gonna let you retroactively go back.
Fuck.
5-foot step. Which one just did the... How's this guy looking?
That's the one that just shot you. But
Yeah, how's he looking?
he's looking decent for a kobold. Like he's not super hurt, but he's not, untouched.
Brock, I'm gonna let you get the kill on the snake. I'm gonna kill this fucker.
Fuck this kobold.
18 on the kobold.
Yeah, it'll hit.
9 damage.
Oh, okay. So you just straight up shoot him in the face and kill him. Ooh,
Cool.
kill him.
Ooh, killed him. Ooh,
Yeah,
killed
no,
him.
you just immediately drop the kobold. Like it goes to
Cool. I'm going to...
it goes to say something and then just dead.
Cool. I'm going to reload and then go invisible with invisibility.
Okay. We'll put that on your character. CP. Trying to.
I already put one on.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, now I remember.
made it in
why I
ninja
didn't
mask.
kill that snake
Why not?
because I had to spend an action to reload.
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It is now Brock's turn.
So I would all. Am I still hasted?
You are.
All right, cool. Then I'd like to do the 5-foot step and disengage thing,
Okay.
and then I'd like to shoot the snake.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. Natural 20. Okay. So, just describe to me how you want to kill this thing because it has 3 hit points.
Not the head. Not the head. Anything but the head.
Whereabout is the heart on something like this?
It is right where the 2 heads meet.
So I would like for Brock to just do one of those spin the gun around, not even aiming, and pull the trigger, and it just goes right through the chest.
Okay.
Nice little golf ball sized hole on the back end.
Yeah, you absolutely can just leave a huge hole on the back of the snake as it falls and dies. And you absolutely fucking murder it. It slumps over, both heads hitting the ground as it will slowly die. It is now this...
I still have one more thing due to haste.
Okay.
I
assumed you were going to take that to reload.
Well... Oh, this is a swift action! Awesome! I would like to, as a swift action, Pirate's Jargon against this kobold.
Okay.
Basically, it's I can spend a grip point to make something do a will save throw, which in this case would be DC 16,
Okay.
or become confused due to just the wide variety of drunken slurs emanating from Brock.
Alrighty. We'll save. That's a 19, so he's not confused.
Shame. And then, yeah, spend an action to reload.
Alright, cool. That will bring us to the kobold's turn, who is going to slowly back away and go, it's not too late to surrender, right?
I mean,
Yes.
for you, I mean, if you turn yourself in, I might not have to turn you into a sandwich.
Listen, nope. And he will chug a potion of invisibility and attempt to run. And he's gonna book it the fuck out of there.
Good riddance.
Yeah. So combat is as of right now over, and it is the sun is beginning to set through the trees as you guys have killed this giant fucking snake.
I thank everybody, and I pull out my halberd to start chopping.
Okay. So what are you guys all doing as the sun begins to set?
I want
Helping
some of
load the
those cool ass
snake up.
mushrooms.
What were you?
Helping to load the snake up onto the cart.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely load. Do you want to load it like as one piece, or do you want to load it in pieces?
However, Sophia wants to do it.
Thinking pieces, cause like try to see if we can cut the best like bits away.
Remember, your quest said if you bring back the whole body, you can have bracers. He'd make bracers for you.
Yeah, well, I just mean like cut it into pieces to like easily stack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just making
then,
some
and then just,
jerky.
So that I'm remembering right, when I ran over here, the mushrooms were right underneath these stairs, right? I was looking for.
1 second, my Roll20 was being a bit of an asshole. So they were
Right next.
right
You said stairs,
here.
right? Oh, sweet. Okay. I go and pluck them.
Okay. So here is my question for all of you. Are you going to set camp here?
This is the ruins that the mayor mentioned, right?
Yes, these are ruins. The ruins
Make a
the mayor
camp here.
mentioned.
Oh, also, I
pretty
totally
cool.
forgot. Sparrow wants to take a look around for traces of the hunting party that went missing.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
Survival.
In the meantime, can I loot the Lizard King?
Yes, you may. Looting the Lizard King, you find a battle axe, a set of heavy plate armor that seems to be a little like as you remove it from him, the plate armor expands a little bit, like it wasn't initially meant for him. You find a belt with a leaf on it around his waist, and a ring with a beautiful red jewel. Yes, you do find you find a couple of traces of the hunting party. You notice that the spears used by the kobolds are a little larger than what they should have been using, and you find a couple of skeletons kind of stashed in 1 second, this ruin here.
Oh, sorry, I have my thing covered. Which ruin?
This
one?
This one here, yeah.
Excellent. Cool. Yeah, let's camp here.
Does anyone want magic plate armor? Or a battle axe?
We can sell it.
If you don't want it, I'll just put it in the bag.
In the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As for the belt, I'm assuming that's a belt of elven kind.
Do you have?
Should I be rolling?
Yeah, you.
Arcana check?
Yeah, it would be knowledge arcana, or if you have identify, you can ritual cast.
I don't have identify. Could I argue for spellcraft or use magic device?
Spellcraft, yeah.
Cool, I can do that. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, this is a belt of elven kind.
Cool. Is the ring magic?
You can roll spellcraft and see.
26.
This is a ring of scorching ray.
Ah, hey, Brock, you like Scorching Ray, right?
I fucking love fire. To
Here,
the point where I even learned how to do this. And I'm just going to cast Fire Ray up in the sky again. Just like, more or less as a
Fireworks?
flare.
Okay.
There's no trees above us, are there?
There are trees, but he can shoot it into the sky without burning them. I'm just gonna roll a quick perception check. That's a 40. That is a 40. All right.
On the other side of things, what does a belt of Elvenkind actually do?
Give me 1 second, and I will tell you. It's the same as the cloak of Elvenkind, so I'm just gonna.
I could just look that up then.
Yeah, it's just a belt version of the cloak of Elvenkind. However,
Fine.
as you shoot your little ray up into the sky, I need all of you to make me a stealth check, or y'all are gonna be in combat again.
Oh,
I just got a
mother.
better self, dude.
Fucker.
should I roll stealth for Singer too?
And your singer will get your stealth roll.
Okay. Stealth.
This cloak this belt just made me stealthier.
Okay. So
Am I still invisible? I don't know.
Yeah, you. I don't think you'd still be invisible, but all of you passed the stealth check. Where are you hiding? That is my question.
There's a staircase over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hide under the staircase and just like kind of dig into the ground.
I'll join you.
Brock sort of went following after Sophie because, you know, she offered him a fancy ring with a pretty red jewel on it. He wants the ring with the red jewel on it, so he's sort of just following her.
Don't take me giving you a ring the wrong way, by the way.
Oh no, he just sees it as a pretty ring. He wants the ring. She hasn't actually handed it off to him, but she did offer it.
As you all are kind of hiding about, you see 3 massive fucking wyverns land, looking around as they kind of sniff at the dead kobolds. And the what languages do each of you speak?
Not
I've
draconic.
got Draconic, Gnome, Sylvan, Elven, and Dwarven.
Okay. Malady
Common.
and Brock, what do you speak?
After you.
Common, rat folk. What's my intelligence? I get 3 more. Undercommon, goblin, and draconic. Sure.
Okay. And then
Brack speaks Common, Ignan, and Goblin.
okay. So those of you who can speak Draconic here. Too bad. Looks like the Lizard King lost his head. As the blue one will like sweep his body away with his tail. And the two red wyverns will laugh. And the blue one will go, I don't know where the little rats are hiding, but one day they'll draw too much attention, and I will have my own snack. Before the 3 of them lift up and fly away.
Oh goodness gracious! Yeah, never shoot a flare up again, Brock.
Yeah, Brock.
You know, I could do that.
I'm at 2 hit points. That would have been really bad.
You really have. You really would have. I'm surprised both my eyes are intact.
Congratulations on your eyes, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, so, hey, since they already have been here, and this place is just a corpse battlefield now, do you think they'd come back if we set up camp here? Or should we just
I mean,
press on a little?
we should probably hide the campfire if we make one.
Okay.
But I think
the
we're
the
probably
jungle.
No.
So the jungle is dense enough where they won't notice a campfire, but a beam of fire shooting up into the sky, that's definitely a, oh shit, there are people down there. Because the wyverns haven't attacked your hometown yet. So...
Yet. Oh, God.
So... You don't think they're probably coming back? Like, just kind of looking
And
up at the
honestly-
density of the... Like, they had to climb through the canopy to be able to fly off.
Yeah, and honestly, with all the corpses, it's not like they'll be able to find us by scent.
Yeah, no, that's why they couldn't find you to begin with.
Okay.
So we're probably going to stick around.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. What I want each of you to do is you're each gonna roll me a check to see what parts of the camp you put up. I want you to tell me what you want to do to set up camp, and to kind of secure your campsite, and then after that, I will allow you to roll for it, and I will tell you how well you did. So we're gonna go. I'm just gonna pick on each of you. Autumn, what do you want to do to secure your campsite?
Sparrow's just gonna find a nice elevated spot under a ledge somewhere and set up a bedroll with their heatstone.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a survival wisdom check.
Okay. One sec here.
Or it would just be survival, rather. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. 17.
Okay. You're moderately able to kind of stick yourself underneath one of the like elevated trees, or one of the pieces of ruin that is a little bit off the ground, and make a comfortable enough area to sleep. It's not like sleeping in the inn, but you're kind of as a ranger that's used to sleeping in the desert. This is more comfortable than you're used to. And hey, there are no scorpions crawling up your legs, so that's a plus.
It's always a fun surprise.
Yep. All right. What is Brock doing to set up his little area of the camp?
Brock is making one of those little pit fires.
Mm-hmm.
That way we don't have to worry too much about the wind, and we can just keep adding sticks and bits of wood to it as it goes on, and we don't have to worry too much about the smoke blowing it out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a survival check, please. Mm-hmm.
9.
9. Okay. So you attempt to get a fire going. You're able to spark something for a second, but you can't quite keep it going for long enough, and you are unable to keep your fire going enough to keep you warm for the night.
Bar that, he's probably just gonna lay out his bedroll and just sleep wherever he doesn't think something's gonna start crawling on him.
Okay.
I was gonna say, dude, you have a ring that lets you set fires.
He can also just
Well,
start fires with his bare hands.
Well,
He's just trying to make it
If
so other people can use it.
okay, so what I'll do is I'll let you roll that at advantage since you have other means of starting fires.
Awesome. 16.
Okay, yeah, no, you get a decent fire going, and you're able to kind of set your bedroll up toward it, near it. So, I'm assuming you're setting it near the rest of the party, kind of trying to be as centralized as you can with it.
Obviously, he wants people to be able to actually, make use of his little fire. Stay
Okay.
warm, cook any food they have.
All right. Yeah, that is a good thing. A question. Are any of you cooking a meal for the party? Okay. Is
that
that
was what my question was going to be once you came to me.
Yes.
I would it be applicable to use craft alchemy to make mushroom stew out of the mushrooms that grow here?
Yeah, there are a few different kinds. There's the bioluminescent mushrooms, which you would know are a reagent for making health potions. And then there are just some like simple edible like whitecap mushrooms that are kind of littering the place, and mushrooms that are growing, edible mushrooms that are growing under like fallen trees and things of that nature, that you can kind of make a mushroom stew out of. There's also, if you want to, you can hunt small like small game to try and get the.
Hunting is not really to her specialty.
I mean, you do have a
making mushroom
falcon
stew.
in your party.
Yeah, I suppose. However, I'm saying the thing I want to make is mushroom stew, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the vegan option.
With like, yeah, can I just craft alchemy that instead
Yeah,
of
you
having
can.
to hunt?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. 25 for mushroom stew.
All right. Yeah, you make a delicious mushroom stew, using some of the rations you would have had from town and for like a soup base, and then the actual like mushrooms to as your protein and pretty much the majority of the stew. You are able to do that very easily. You also would, with that roll, be able to find some like onion in the ground to add to it if you wanted to.
Hell yeah. Does this actually... well, we're going to heal anyway from the rest, but I'm assuming this is a nice for healing.
Yeah, each of you can roll a d6 to heal yourself from the stew.
Well, are we resting to full anyhow?
Yeah, you are, but like if you were to try and do anything between tonight and tomorrow, you would benefit from the 1d6. And you can make enough stew to take with you tomorrow, so this will also benefit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it's a roll alchemy, I'm going to allow it to be like a minor potion kind of deal.
I've got that mushroom soup out of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love you right now.
Hell yeah.
And who haven't we covered? I believe Rue, you're the last one.
Yeah, so, after extracting the fangs and then chopping up the snake as best I can, I, like, smell the mushroom stew, get excited about it, and...
Yeah, because as a gnome, this is something that you've eaten most of your life, because you've been on the road most of your life. Like, mushroom stew is like a nostalgia food for you, almost.
Yeah, so I'm just, like, super excited about that. I did pack my bags pretty well with miscellaneous BS, because I was like, oh, we're doing survival stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have a tent and a tent cover.
Okay.
And a small cot.
Okay.
I want to set up the tent cover, because I don't think we need the tent, because it's temperate here.
I mean, so you're in what is essentially a rainforest. So if it rains, it's gonna pour. So you might need your tent and tent cover.
Okay. So then I'll set up my tent cover and then set up my tiny cot inside.
Okay. Roll me a survival check, please.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
I got a 19.
Nice. Okay, you are able to uh very easily make your tent look real nice. How big would you say your tent is? So, like, how big of a tent would you have bought?
Oh, a small tent. Like
Okay,
it's
so it's a
specifically
single
for
person.
a gnome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a single person tent. Okay.
Like it could probably fit 2 small people.
Yeah, two
Um,
gnomes, one large person.
mhm.
Would you like a bigger tent, by the way? I have one.
It feels cozy having my own little space. You know?
Okie doke.
Are you also setting your tent up, Huffy?
Yeah, I've got a pavilion tent, so anyone who is looking for space, I've got it for you.
Okay. Roll me another survival check just to set that up. See how well you set it up.
Can I help with that?
Yes, you may. So roll at advantage,
Yeah,
Huffy.
please do. Cool. I will need it because I have a +0. Hell yeah, 18.
Alrighty. You 100% can set up your pavilion tent and you're able to get a nice little like almost homey feeling because the fire is dug into the ground. There's no like worry of it burning your tent down, so you can set the tent down on top of the where the fire pit is built. And you just have a nice little house essentially.
Yeah,
Canvas
got a cute
house.
little house.
And it is big enough because it is a pavilion tent where Rue's tent would fit comfortably inside it.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah, tentception.
Yeah.
And lastly, I have 2 bells for fishing.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a ball of twine.
Okay.
I want to set up like,
An alarm, essentially.
yeah.
Okay. You're gonna set up an alarm Kakashi style. Go ahead and roll me another survival check to see if you can set that up nicely.
An 11.
Yeah, it's a slightly makeshift alarm system, but you can set it up.
Can I help with the alarm system by chance?
Yes, you may, and that means Rue, you would roll at advantage because of the help action.
Oh.
Natural 20?
22, 19. Because
Okay, yeah, no, you absolutely. It's a wonderfully set up like cans on a rope kind of. It'll definitely make a ton of noise. If anything goes near it. And then yeah, you can set it up where all of you are kind of set up where the pavilion kind of stops at like the top of the ruins, so that Sparrow is also in your tent. It's nice and warm where and everybody's kind of cozy in your tiny little house hut.
Hell yeah.
And the last thing is I just had 2 loaves of bread. I just share one of them.
Okay, awesome.
A loaf of bread.
Awesome. So here's what I need. We're gonna do one last thing before we wrap the session, as it is going. We just hit 3 hours. So what I need from each of you is I need you to make me a wisdom check. So just roll me 1d20 and add your wisdom modifier. And then I'm gonna pick on each of you individually for this. So once they're all rolled, I will call your names.
Oh no.
We're gonna
You're
start
having
with
some bad dreams.
we're gonna start with Huffy. What did you roll?
I got a 12. I rolled the highest.
Oof, oofta.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Huffy, your dream is nice. What is something that Sophie has always dreamed of doing? What is something that is like Sophie's ideal day?
Something that she aspires to quite often is work as like an entrepreneur kind of situation where she's kind of like more of a self-starter and things like that because she came from a brood of quite a lot of other rat folk that all did their own little things. She
Okay.
kind of wants her own like unique setup that's hers and stuff like
So
that.
she sees herself in the town of Wreckford, a thriving business of potions that has way outweighed Claudio's potion business. Just
Yes.
absolutely wrecked him, and a familiar voice going, "I'm so proud."
Aw. Yeah.
As the sound of her mother is spoken in her dream. Okay,
Yeah. I like this dream. Good dream.
Autumn, what did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Ooh, okay. So Sparrow finds themselves back in the desert. The clash of swords and metal and the being sounded as you turn and you see your home city of Moon's Reach is under siege. You hear the call of the other rangers and the cry of the people of Moon's Reach as you're running and running through the sand and slowly sinking and sinking until just the tips of your ears, and then finally nothing can be seen over the sand, and you awake before the sun rises.
I hate you.
Crow, what did you roll?
I got the lowest. I got a 6.
Oof. Okay. You find yourself once again back at sea. No driftwood to save you. No land in sight. Slowly, your body begins to sink deeper and deeper into the ocean as you see something that may be a little familiar to you. Swimming for you are mermaids. And normally, in most mythologies, that would be a good thing. But not in Yui's. In Yui's, mermaids are sharks. You're going to die here. You awake before the sun rises in a cold sweat. Rue, what did you roll?
I got an 11.
Okay. You have a decently nice dream. You're traveling through with your new companions. You make it to the shoreline, and you haven't seen the beach in a while, since, at least not properly. The beach at Wreckford's kind of like gravelly, and this is a nice sandy beach with the sun's in the sky. There's a wyvern overhead, but it's the Dragonlands. You kind of expected that. This is a nice little adventure for you, and as you wake right as the sun rises. And that is where we will end the session tonight.
Heck yeah. That was fucking awesome.
Any final thoughts before I end the recording?
I definitely see Sophia having woken up early.
Okay.
And gotten some coffee ready.
Okay. Autumn, do you have any final thoughts?
I'm just smiling so wide.
I'm glad you are enjoying yourself. Crow, what about you?
I am having such a blast. And I'm also so glad that Brack's stream was drowning, because I was about to send you a little message.
Oh yeah, no, we'll work on
so
your
you know-
backstory.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hey,
Yeah.
just so you know, one of Brack's greatest fears
Is drowning,
and
yeah.
what lies in the deep.
Yep. Oh, we'll work on your backstory. And Huffy, do you have anything you'd like to say? Final thoughts about the session?
I had a great time, and I look forward to more of this. And
I am really glad that you all enjoyed yourselves. I will see you all for the next session, And so what I'm going to do with these particular recordings is I'm going to play them live on my Twitch as reruns. If you guys want to be in the chat, kind of interacting with chat about the session. So I'll be doing that tomorrow at around 6:30 p.m. because it really doesn't take too much for me to do that. So you folks have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And say bye to YouTube, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.
See you later.